To celebrate State Farm's surprisingly great rates, we gave this song surprisingly great lyrics.
Hey neighbors, when your claims get hard to file, State Farm's got the switch it up style. Great rates save you cash, so if you come join us, you'll get your coins up. Oh, now you know you can save that dough, and you're covered on your ride and your home. For great service on the low, then call up State Farm. It's time to switch it up.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
Good morning.
Good morning, Steve.
Hello, Hi. We don't have a BJ Shea right now.
Oh, man.
Let's go to the Reverend in Fuego and find out why.
Well, he told me on the phone call that we do every morning that he was, quote unquote, lost in the sauce.
That sounds dirty.
I have zero idea what that means.
Well, I mean, you think he started boozing already? If I'm lost in the sauce, I've had a couple of drinks. You're on the sauce.
I was thinking tartar sauce. Maybe he was having some nice fish and chips.
Yes.
At 6 in the morning.
Yeah, sure.
That's part of his morning ritual. So BJ will be here at any moment. We're not exactly sure when, but at some point he's going to be here. And it's funny though, because one of the first stories I saw this morning instantly made me think of our fearless leader who's not here, because it says the top 5 ways Americans waste time. And I guess getting lost in the sauce is number 1.
All right.
They say people spend about 2 hours a day reading. Does that count your phone?
It does now, actually.
Really?
Yeah. I just had a thing where people are reading more than ever, but most of the times it's Wikipedia pages.
I mean, you got articles, you got comics and books online. It makes sense.
It says the top thing is scrolling through social media. That's the number one way people waste time. So I wanted to do a quick experiment just to see who's the worst on our show while we wait for BJ to get out of the sauce. And that's to see how bad you are on your phone. You know, on your phone, if you go to the screen time, if you go to your settings.
Okay.
So go to your settings on your phone if you have an iPhone.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Click on screen time, then click on when it says your phone, like so mine says Steve's iPhone.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got it?
I do, but I hadn't turned it on until this morning. I had to, it was like you've never set up screen time before.
Right.
So mine is only 6
So
seconds.
you failed. You're not allowed to be
I know.
honest. Okay, all right. So then click on the last 7 days. I'm curious what everybody's average screen time is. I bet Vicky's going to crush all of us.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm down 20% from last week.
I'm down 32%, and I'm embarrassed by this. I spend 4 hours and 54 minutes per day on my phone.
Nice. Not me.
I'm worse than you?
4 hours and 21 minutes.
Wow.
Rev?
Yeah.
2 hours and 56 minutes per day.
And 2 of those hours is on the crapper.
A lot more than you're thinking.
Man, I wonder if it's because I'm not on my phone while driving, but I'm always listening to podcasts, or I always have my apps on.
Well, it says here your most used, like Waze. I use the Waze app.
Maps.
Mm-hmm. It's 6 hours.
Maps is the most on mine. I put it on even when I come in the morning because sometimes this traffic is weird, so I'm just like,
right.
I have that one on all the time.
Yeah, to find where the cops are hiding.
That's about 3 hours of my crap.
Hey, can I play?
Oh, hey! Are you out of the sauce, CJ? We heard you were lost in the sauce.
Here's what it is.
Okay, what is that?
Well, I my screen time, I probably was lost in the phone. To be honest with you.
How many?
Well, can you tell me I'm close to the screen? Where else do I got to go?
Okay, so do you have like the last 7 days?
Yeah,
okay. You have you have old man size on your phone. I think on the last 7 days.
I couldn't see it.
You're fine. 2 hours and 24 minutes per day.
Damn. Yay me. Yeah, but see, if you're counting screen time, they should really have an app for my TV to measure that, because my TV screen time is insane.
I'm leading the charge and emails, too. I spend all my time doing emails. I don't even use a computer.
See, my other one is Facebook Messenger, because I end up talking to people more on Facebook Messenger than text. I don't, it just kind of started that way. I started communicating with everyone through Facebook Messenger, and I don't ever text anybody anymore, so that's pretty high up there.
Yeah, so that does make me wonder. I mean, are we actually wasting time, or is it in fact like productive? Because we've got here a survey where it says based on America's reading habits, and we got a good one. A lot of all this.
Hey, since you were lost in the sauce, we're already one in on this.
You're already
BJ,
in there.
So we're kind of trying to come in and act like as if you know what's going on.
Sorry, I was trying to pretend
in the sauce.
I was trying to pretend like I knew what I was talking about.
No, you're knee deep in your tartar.
All right, so where are we next?
What we've learned is Danny doesn't do anything right. I didn't have his. I want to know what Danny's 7-day average is next week.
Okay, I've turned it on and it's going, so we'll check it out. Because I do spend when I'm in the gym, I'm always on my phone, or riding the bus home, like I'm playing games and stuff. So I bet you it's up there with yours.
Yeah, I thought for sure Vicky was going to be the winner.
Nope, you beat me.
I would have thought that too. But as I look at this list that you guys are talking about, number 3, they're watching TV. Oh, forget about it, dude. I beat all of you.
Yeah.
And that is a screen. So I think what, Steve? I think that you can feel better that if you're talking real screen time, I'm probably the worst.
All right. My goal is to drop 30 minutes a day, a week on this.
Well, my problem was I was playing this really addictive game, and I kept putting in 99 cents every now and then for coins.
Oh, boy.
And I realized, I'm like, okay, that's an extra couple bucks a week that I'm spending on this stupid game.
Wait, legit money?
Legit
not
money.
Money?
It was one of those, I couldn't get past the level. I'm like, screw you, take my money.
Steve, have you heard the phrase in-app purchases? Because they love people like Vicky.
And I went and looked at my bank statement. I'm like, this is more than I should pay for a stupid app. So I had to delete it.
I don't know anybody that actually spends money on these in-app things.
You do now.
I was addicted. It was like, oh my God, I lost my hearts. I need more hearts. So I deleted. I was bad. I had to delete this app.
Oh, see, they know, man. They know. They know that's why they give you all this free stuff. It's the drug for it's like the first hit's free, baby.
Exactly. So I deleted it, and it's like one of those stupid Candy Crush type games where you're just matching stuff so you can build a mansion.
Yeah, my wife's got one of those where it's like some balls dropping down some pole.
Pardon me? Excuse me?
She's got to turn the shaft so that the ball goes through this.
Okay, are we playing
slot?
And you get more points the longer it goes.
Wow. I didn't know Pornhub had an official app.
Yeah.
They do.
And are you actually playing this game, Steve, or she found someone else to play with?
No, sometimes I'll watch over her shoulder and see how she's working that thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's always nice to look over her shoulder and make sure she's doing it right.
I don't know what the game's called, but she's obsessed with it.
Honey, if you're trying to get that shaft where you need to, you know what? Talk to an expert.
You don't want the ball to land on the red spot.
Oh, no, you don't want it to. No, you don't want that. No, you got to get it to the right place.
I don't know what it is, but she plays it a lot.
It's called fall ball.
Let me see.
Where it just kind of falls down.
Yeah, that's it. Fall ball. Yeah.
I love that Vicky knows exactly where to go for this.
I get all the ads for these games, and sometimes I play it for a minute, and then I get addicted to another one.
You guys looked at me and laughed at the way I described the game, but I described it so well that Vicky was able to figure it out.
Yeah. Just because you and I are like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, Vicky plays a lot of games like that, on and offline.
Yeah, I do.
Well, now that I'm here, Steve.
Hey, welcome to the show, BJ. I'm glad that you're off the sauce. How'd you get lost in the sauce? What does that mean?
Well, I'll tell you this, dude, very, very quickly, because I think we're going to bring it up later. But this is a couple double dose of bad stuff that happened that's just affected me. It's basically triggered me where I'm not feeling the greatest. But at least because I know how to do therapy, I know that it's just bringing back old memories. That's what it is. So I'm really sad and upset, but it's not really about anything happening now. It's just, stuff that happened now made me think of some sad stuff in my earlier life.
Got you.
So
it's okay. Yeah. We're going to get carpet in our other room. I mean, it's just,
dude,
a temporary thing.
I walked in and I'm like, dude, they know I love carpet. Why?
If anyone wants to get high on fumes, come to our station.
I know, dude. It's bad. And you know me. I got a massive headache yesterday. I took tons of stuff today because my nose is pretty sensitive like that. So
you were just kind of lost in your thoughts.
Yeah, I lost my thoughts, and I will share why, because it's some tough stuff has happened, and you know some of the tough stuff too. Yeah. So, but really, we got to talk about these men. Okay, because there are a couple of dudes who learned a very valuable lesson. Don't talk politics with a stripper. Steve will tell you why. He's got the news for you at 6:17.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Well, he's no Pulitzer Prize winner. Hell, he can't even pronounce Pulitzer. This is News with Steve Miggs.
Oh, thank you, guys. Thanks to Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical for giving us news and sports. And happy National Bagel Day, baby.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you got one bagel to pick from.
Well, I do have a special pickin' bagel, and then I have one that I like to eat.
What's your bagel of choice?
Oh, man. Nothing like a good salt bagel.
I thought I was going to be the odd man out. Salt bagel is the best bagel.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Especially when you do it on the sandwich. You put some roast beef in that bitch.
Yeah. I mean, every once in a while, I won't take anybody else's guess, but yeah,
Okay.
Most often not, though. Salt bagel, yeah.
Vicky.
It's a tie between a sesame seed bagel and then the bagel chips, the raisin cinnamon sugar ones.
Oh.
Fantastic.
Those are delicious.
It's
with
a
cream
tie.
cheese.
Okay, well, it's a photo finish.
This is my favorite Tuesday ever. Rev, what's your favorite bagel?
The everything bagel.
Of
Sometimes
course.
with some of the locks on it. It's pretty good.
I can't go with the everything because of the onion.
Oh, yeah, you hate onions.
yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah.
All right, Danny.
Cinnamon sugar.
Oh, yeah.
Cinnamon sugar bagel.
He's
from-
the guy. I always wonder who likes these.
I didn't even know that existed.
Oh, yeah, especially with like the strawberry cream cheese.
I'm shocked no one went Asiago.
Oh, I forgot about Asiago.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. You're right. I might have to replace a salt bagel with that once in a while.
Let's all enjoy our bagels today on National Bagel Day.
Yeah.
Let's head on over to Illinois where a strip club dancer got arrested. Well, because it's never a good idea to get into an argument about politics with a stripper.
Weren't they just trying to poll her?
Yes, they were. Wow.
Thank you. What?
This happened over at Pulse Gentlemen's Club. Two guys.
What's
20? What?
Is it Pokes?
Pulse.
Oh, okay.
Pokes.
Yeah.
Pokes would be a great name for a strip club.
That's what I thought it was.
Uncle Pokies. Come on in.
So what happened? What happened in Pulse?
Two guys, they're 23 and 22 years old. They were sitting at the bar. This stripper who's 25 years old is like, hey, I'd like to give you a private dance. They say no. I guess she kept bugging them. They started getting annoyed. They're like, hey, just leave us alone. So she got mad. She then called them a couple of racists and said, you must love Trump because you're a racist.
Oh, boy.
And they're like, no. And then she threw a shot glass at them.
Oh, okay then. That's,
Bing, bing, bing.
how about that?
So they didn't do anything in response other than tell the security and alerted some authorities because the cops ended up showing up. And they're like, okay, what the hell is going on? Did you throw a shot glass at a guy's head? She's like, no, I didn't do that. Also, they said, did you hit the guy in the back of the head with your open hand, causing his hat to fly off? She's like, no, I didn't do that. Well, the deputy reviewed the security video and yet showed her throwing a shot glass and hitting the guy. It also showed that she hit the guy in the back of the head as well.
Okay, so she was kind of a liar.
While talking to the dancer, they realized that she was a little drunk, and then she admitted, I've been drinking most of the night.
Okay.
And her excuse, she said, I accidentally dropped my drink to the ground. The security footage that you're looking at just shows it from a weird angle.
Yeah, that's it.
They didn't believe her.
Yeah,
She got arrested.
she did. It's so hard to believe her credibility was in question.
Wrong. Don't talk politics with strippers.
Yeah,
That's the life lesson.
yeah.
I mean, don't talk politics at all, but
No, especially if you're a racist
yes.
at a strip club.
Let's talk about this guy. His name is Brian. He's from Florida. Got into a big fight with his neighbor last week, and he told him, I'm going to kill you with kindness. Because that's the saying.
Yeah.
But he wasn't actually trying to be nice and kind and be that type of a neighbor. He ended up stabbing the guy. And here's the thing. The knife that he used had the word kindness written on it.
Oh, that's awesome.
No, you can't be stabbing people.
Hey, stabbing is awesome.
No, I mean, it's awesome that he used that, like, I'm going to kill you with kindness, but his knife is named kindness.
My knife is named kindness.
Yeah, that just the whole idea of what he was thinking was awesome. The fact that he enacted it, no, he would go to jail.
Well, luckily the neighbor's okay, so you could say it's awesome, I guess, BJ.
Yeah.
And Brian, the guy that did it, arrested.
You know, here's the problem. I was thinking of Negan and Lucille. That's all.
You watch too much TV,
I do.
man.
It's like
people
this
are getting
over here.
stabbed. You're like, that's cool. It's just
I
like the
know.
show I watched.
Yeah, I just never thought of that. Like, say, I'm going to kill you with kindness, and then naming a weapon kindness. I hadn't thought about that.
So, over the past weekend, of course, you had the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs ended up winning.
Yep.
One of the players almost didn't make the game because of weather conditions. Their offensive lineman, Jeff Allen, apparently his car got stuck in the snow, and some random guy by the name of Dave helped him get his car out of the snow. The guy had no idea that he was a member of the Kansas City Chiefs. He was just being a good Samaritan. He didn't try and kill anybody with kindness. He actually
He used
helped the guy.
kindness.
Well, Jeff then posted on Twitter saying, I'm trying to find who this guy is. I want to track him down so I can reward him with tickets to our next game, the AFC Championship game. Well, of course, a bunch of people on Twitter were trying to help out, including hundreds of people saying, hey, I'm Dave. You gotta love people. People
Thanks,
are
buddy.
lying. Well, eventually they actually did find the Good Samaritan Dave, and they hooked the guy up with tickets to check out the Kansas City Chiefs game.
How cool is that?
I don't know if you guys were watching UCLA gymnastics. But there's a gymnast for UCLA that is from Seattle. Her name is Caitlin Ohashi, and she's like the talk of the internet right now because of her performance. She did a Michael Jackson-inspired floor routine at the Collegiate Challenge that happened in California, and she earned a perfect 10. I mean, I don't know if you saw any of the gym moves, but one of the moves was just insane. She's doing some crazy flippy stuff, and then she just lands and bounces right back up on her. Like she lands.
Yeah,
like,
she does a split and then bounces right back up, which is, I mean, unbelievable. And she got perfect, right?
Perfect 10. Every guy that watched that is probably holding his boys while he sees this.
Yeah,
I bring it up also because not only is she the talk of the internet with perfect 10, she's from Seattle, but she might look familiar. I don't know if you guys ever watched Ozzy Man Reviews Best Gymnastics.
I don't.
There's this guy by name Ozzy, and he just tries to describe gymnastics in the most basic way ever, and he just curses a bunch. Like, it's a bunch of flippy stuff happening. Here's an example of him doing a play-by-play of a performance by Caitlin that happened back like 9 months ago.
She starts to run now, and flip 1, flip 2, flip, lands it. Yes. Flippy 1, flippy 2, flippy 3, aerial spready, flippy 4, roly-poly, Jackie Chan bullshit. Holy balls. There's a cartwheel, a handstand that looked like a mistake, but it wasn't. Whenever I do a handstand and I start to tip over like this, I myself. But she is cool as a cucumber. She uses the power of booty to just bounce back up onto her feet. I've got a bit of a stiffy here, full disclosure. I mean, it's a wholesome stiffy, not a creepy one. You can't blame me.
You haven't seen
that guy's awesome. I've never seen him.
Oh, do yourself a favor. He does the whole performance, and he just goes off on the weirdest tangents. The guy is fantastic, and it's kind of funny. It's the same lady, and that's the one that's from Seattle.
Yeah, and I see that her perfect performance has got like, what, 4 million views?
Yes.
If she'd only done it with a bag of Sun Chips, she'd be up to your level, Steve, for the amount of views.
Well, I mean, it's also, this is only like a couple of days old, so.
Oh, yeah? Well, we'll see if she gets the Sun Chip status.
Bunch of flippy stuff.
I don't know. I mean, that's amazing. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody get a perfect anything in gymnastics.
I've never watched gymnastics, so I don't know what the hell goes on.
I only watch it.
I'd imagine getting a bunch of perfect 10s. Obviously, people are talking about it. It must be a big deal.
Yeah, I only like the Olympics are the only time I ever pay attention.
That's pretty badass, though.
Yeah, it sure is. And she's from here, so good for us.
Yeah, way to go, Caitlin Ohashi. As far as weather, 48 degrees in Kia of Puyallup. Thank you for news and sports.
Oh, Caitlin Ohashi. Thank you, Steve. Got a new survey that we want to talk about. And we got 1 out of 4 people who are under 25-year-olds say that they would love for their ashes, because, what do you want to do when you die? So whether you get buried, whether you get cremated. So these folks obviously want to get cremated, and they want their ashes to get pressed into a vinyl record when they die.
That's a cool idea.
And then about half said they want their ashes made into a diamond. Wow.
I think I'd lean more towards the vinyl. Do you get to pick what album it is? I mean, can you put music on that?
Well, I would hope so, yeah. I mean, if you're pressing a vinyl record, that's cool. If it's pressed into your favorite record so that when your loved one plays that was your favorite song, they know that you're there actually singing to them in a weird way.
Yeah.
I think that's interesting.
So do you pick something that has significance to your family? Or do you just go with your favorite record? Because, I mean, if I'm going to go, let's just say I go. I mean, I guess all of us are going to at some point. I would.
You think? Okay, good job, Dr. Science.
I'd probably have to do Mother Love Bone or Mother Love Bone's record, because that was the music that was used in our wedding and we danced to. I mean, that'd be kind of cool for my wife to be able to, listen to those songs. But I don't know if I really want that to be the record.
That is, that's what I was thinking. I suppose if you're doing it for your loved one, that you would do your wedding song, right?
I'd want it to be like some crazy EDM so they could play it at the clubs.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Apparently, the basic package will take your ashes and turn them into 30 discs with 24 total minutes, so 12 on each side. And you have to supply the sound, so you can record something original if you wanted, a message, or put your song in.
So I could just talk.
Yeah.
Oh, that's creepy.
Hey, you're listening to my ashes.
Yeah.
Hope you're having fun listening to my ashes, guys.
Yeah, I don't think I want that.
I would love to do it just as spooky sounds. Ooh, I'm haunting you.
starts the
or
basic-
replace every song, like find like some hip hop songs that that use the word ass, like that ass up, but have it be ash up.
Oh,
replace ash with ash.
That's clever.
Yep.
All right.
One of your discs could be you farting for your wife.
Oh,
so
that'd
that
be
way,
great.
yeah. So she gets disc like 15, and she's like, "Oh, I wonder what's on this one," and then it's the
Oh, so Steve does have at least 15 different variations.
See?
Oh yeah. I mean, I got some Inagata type action going on sometimes,
and that'll be good for Lulu because she'll still think you're around.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
and that's the most important thing.
Yeah, your dog needs to think. Oh wait, I thought you said he was gone, but no, wait a second.
It starts at about $3,700.
Oh, that's not much.
Honestly, for a funeral, a funeral's like what, 10 grand?
It's cheaper than a casket.
Yeah.
All right then, Steve. That's what we know we're going to do.
All right, what song are you going to have on your damn thing?
Again, like, what's on? What are you going to put on yours, you jerk? I mean, look, if I'm doing it for my wife, it's probably, I think, Hold Me, Teddy Pendergrass, and Whitney Houston was our wedding song.
All right, let's be selfish now.
Okay.
All right, what song are we all going with? One song you want your ash
Totally
on.
Dancing with Myself by Billy Idol because I'm dead. So who else am I dancing with? Or how horrible is that, though? Can I use that? Because that's sort of saying, I'm not here anymore, so you're dancing with yourself. Maybe that's not a good one that I would leave for my wife.
You're overthinking it. Just go with the one you like.
All right, then I'm going to do Dancing with Myself because I feel like I'm going to be all alone when I'm gone.
Nice.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't think they're going to let me in anywhere. I think hell's going to say no, and I think heaven's going to say no.
What about you, Danny?
That's a good question. Pretty Fly for a White Guy by The Offspring.
Really?
Yeah, that was the first song that kind of got me in.
baby.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, why not?
That's shocking. I never thought Danny would pick an Offspring
I think he'd pick an Offspring song, but I didn't think he was going to go with that one.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's on
maybe
Green
Gone
Day.
Away.
Good riddance.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Or Gone Away by
Gone
The
Away,
Offspring.
yeah.
Nah, this is going Pretty Fly for a White Guy.
Well, at that point, we can do like Dust in the Wind, right?
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about you, Vicky?
I want to make it very awkward. Like someone's missing me. It's, they're sad. They want to listen to this record and it'd be like, oh, I'm too sexy for my shirt.
Right,
too
Fred.
sexy, it hurts. Just something really awkward. Just to make it uncomfortable.
I like go the other way and just play John Waite's I Ain't Missing You.
Dang.
So she puts it on thinking, oh, I miss you. And I answer back, well, I ain't missing you at all.
Pearl Jam's alive.
Oh, yeah.
A little ironic.
Oh, that's.
For 24 minutes of the Cantina song from Star Wars.
Oh, God. I would, I'd shoot the record. I go, you know what? I'm going to kill you again.
Fred Astley.
What about you out there, Rev?
Absolutely 100%. Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley.
Oh.
Get that Rickroll one last time.
Oh, God. Every time I think of you, you'd be Rickrolling me.
Well, then if we're doing that, I think mine's just going to have to be seasonal.
Hey, jingity jing. It's Dominic the donkey. Jingity jing.
All the different versions.
It's Captain Christmas donkey.
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody says Crossroads by Bone Thugs.
Nice.
Another person, Pearl Jam's alive.
Yeah.
How about Baby Shark?
No.
No, Baby Shark.
Baby Shark.
I've already forgot that song. Thanks a lot, Danny.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh, God. Yeah. Well, that's it. And then of course there's the diamond. You see, I have my dog's ashes like in a little ball, like a crystal ball thing.
I thought like a tennis ball.
Yeah. I kept them in a tennis ball.
And a little crystal ball?
Yeah, and so we have some of our dog's ashes there, and it's in the kitchen. It's nice, but it seems a little weird. Like, would I do that for a person?
I think it'd be kind of cool to start collecting them and make like a necklace so you can say it's the family jewels.
Nice.
Come on.
Hey, jingity jing.
I'd rather hear this.
I appreciate it.
All right.
So it says, I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Oh, nice. That's good.
Highway to Hell.
Oh yeah.
Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah.
Yep. Or the by Yellow. Remember that? Boom, bump, bump.
Wow, really? That one?
That's what someone texted in.
No, I'm not doing that.
No?
Yeah.
But Man in the Box, Alice in Chains.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes,
The Beat Mig song.
Right?
The Beat Mig song?
Well, that is your legacy.
I should.
Yeah, really.
That's a good call.
Yeah, and no doubt about it. You do have to go with that.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Steve, he did get this one wrong.
What is the name of the monster in Stranger Things?
Lego.
No.
7.
No.
Crap. Bird Box.
No.
Bird Box. Just because the character's name is 11, but I know you're thinking Vegas, and you went 7 before 11. That's not that she's the monster, but she's the one that fights the monster.
Her name's on 7?
No, it's 11.
Yeah.
7 from Blossom?
Maybe
no, that was
real.
6.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, I thought you were thinking
Who the hell's 7?
Come 7, come 11 is the only thing I was thinking that we were thinking.
There's not a 7?
Well, there's 7
somewhere?
of 9 from Star Trek Voyager, but you never watched that.
Yeah.
Don't give me that look. I'm trying to help you out.
No, but that's not why I did it. I thought somebody was named 7.
Well,
Wasn't there a Seinfeld thing, 7 as a baby's name? Is that a thing?
Nobody likes the idea of 7-11. Like that's what you want to roll in Vegas. Then if you were thinking 11, that's
I was
7.
thinking more convenience store than Vegas.
Slushies.
Yeah, well, that works too.
I mean, I respect that you guys were trying to figure out my stupidity, but it had nothing to do with that.
You're right. Your stupidity is not easy to figure out. It is probably one of the greatest questions in the galaxy.
Who the hell is named 7?
There was Gary 7 on Star Trek.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll get back to you guys.
Yeah, okay, yeah. At least Gary 7 was old school. You might have heard it while your dad was watching it. All right, yesterday, as I said, Steve got it wrong. The answer was Demogorgon. You won a shot at beating Steve. Yeah. 206-421-ROCK. We'll play Beat Migs, and hey, maybe you can tell Steve why he said 7. The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. I have lots of tickets that I haven't paid. Can those be discharged through a bankruptcy?
Yes, there are some limits on what we can do with tickets. Tickets cannot be discharged in a full bankruptcy. In a Chapter 7 case, that won't help you get your license back. But in Chapter 13 reorganization, tickets are dischargeable. Most types of tickets are dischargeable. So you would have to pay back some of the tickets in a Chapter 13 case, but the vast majority of them could be discharged if you complete the plan. And again, you would get your license back right away when you filed the Chapter 13 case, as long as the only reason you don't have your license is because of failure to pay your tickets. But the Chapter 13 process will help you get your license back and repay a small portion of your tickets in most cases, and get your license reinstated almost immediately.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com.
I'm Erin Ryan, political commentator, comedy writer, and host of Crooked Media's Hysteria.
And I'm co-host Alyssa Mastromonaco, former White House Deputy Chief of Staff for President Obama.
Each week on Hysteria, we are joined by a team of hilariously opinionated ladies to discuss the headlines from the serious to the absurd.
We cover everything from reproductive rights to rom-coms and break down the political news of the week and cultural stories that affect women's lives.
New episodes of Hysteria drop every Thursday. Listen on Odyssey, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.